Hey, it's Alosha and today I'm going to share a lesson with you on how I have managed to install these windows. I've even cracked one and I'll share with you what not to do and the tools that I've used to do it. So check it out, it's a short lesson and it's a custom windows that we have ordered and the frame as well, but in the future we'll be making this frame out of wood ourselves. For now, I just had to get this piece done for you. Originally I thought of having one massive glass like the home in Thailand, which is actually split halfway, but it's just too big and it's too costly. And when you're bending a shape this size and bringing it here, the chance of it breaking is quite high. So the glass cutters suggested that I make a frame out of split windows, so we actually got quite creative with this. Yeah, and check out the lesson. We also have a special running until the end of October where this entire dome home, Super Adobe and Aircrete, as well as our Abundance of Water Masterclass can all be bought for $99 instead of $262. So check it out. I'll give you all the details at the end of the lesson. I look forward to be seeing you inside of our digital classroom where you're going to learn rainwater harvesting, rainwater filtration, grey water recycling and an eco pool conversion, all DIY, hands-on projects, tried and tested. You're going to learn how to do them with your family and friends over a few weekends or many weekends, depends on the complexity of the projects, and we have various complexity of projects where you can do them together with your partner or alone, or even with labor force should you spread your wings and want to really pump it out. Anyway, I look forward to be seeing you inside of our digital classroom. Until then, have a fantastic day. Okay, so we marked all of the windows and the frames, and it's number 2. Also, I wiped all the edges after painting because we've been standing for many months. Silicone you've already seen in the other windows. And Zoya's gonna come now with the windows. Number 2. Relax. So what we're noticing, the window slides down. So we're going to put a little piece of something. Okay, so this is, we'll put a little piece because it slides down and then it doesn't grip enough there at the top. It's holding, but silicone will take time to dry, and also there's a gap here. Silicone probably 2 hours. So I see that that's not enough, so I'm going to squirt from this side. So that's a lesson for us. We didn't put enough in the corner here. Here, it's not touching. So it didn't put enough silicone, and we need to put pressure. So the stick can't put pressure lying at this angle. The stick needs to be long and like a piece of bamboo, and then it needs to be at a sharp angle that it can push on this. And then the silicone is supposed to smudge. Okay, so this is not working. Longer sticks, because it's a much bigger window, so much longer angle. So longer sticks like this. So it should be like at an angle like this. Boom, and it's pushing in. Yeah? Yeah? So it's not balanced, it's like it's sunk. So probably 2 nails, like a nail here or a screw and a screw, so it can balance out. So we're gonna figure out with Zoya together, and then we'll switch on the camera once we've got the perfected version a few windows later. Here's the clamp. They really work well. Was this clamp, I've broken it. I cracked the window because you tighten and the metal just cracks the window. And here's 2 plastic ones. Yeah, and they just tighten it up nicely. What I want to show you is the silicone. That's it. Okay.
пускай, Алёш, куда ты пройдешь?
Мне нужно пройти в ту сторону.
Ты.
Можешь вот тут положить? Мам, смотри, подложи ручку, да, другую, и другую тоже. Yeah, so have a look here. Look at the silicone. Крупнее. Op, and because it's plastic, it doesn't crack the window. Here, just to show you. This metal piece cracked the window here because it's so easy. Metal, it's just so strong because you're turning it. So here I could grow. Yeah, it's problem. But that's it. But this one, I'm just gonna also use my fingers. I'm gonna use my fingers to just give it a little squeeze all around. And because the window is heavy, I don't need these clamps on this window. I just wanted to show you here. Here you need because they're vertical. They want to fall off. Yeah? This one is lying down because this window we can close and open.
Все, второй не будешь?
No, I don't need the clamps here because here I can see it's all coming out. You can just squeeze, just push with your hands. But no, it's good. It's good. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's good. No, it's not. It's perfect. It's continuous. This is what I want to see. It's continuously glued all around. No need for the clamp. Let's see if the clamp will do something. Just give it a little squeeze, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Hey, it's Alosha, and I just wanted to share with you how I cracked this window. So there was a little bit of plaster, extra plaster here. For some reason, it just added a bit too much, and it was catching at the bottom. And I didn't, I thought it's gonna shave off a little bit. I mean, it was opening, but it was just a little tighter. So every time I opened, the glass would just tilt a bit, and that's how the crack happened. But last night, I cracked a tricky piece of glass. And let's go. Okay, so yesterday I cracked this puppy, which is quite sad. As you can see, there's two pieces of glass glued together. You can see there's two cracks. So it cracked right through two glasses. The reason for two glasses is that this glass is thick. It's 3mm glasses, making it 6mm. Okay? And I've cracked the corner as well. Come look here. Look at that. It's just a matter of time before this breaks off. It's already broken off. So let me show you how I did it. So you don't do it. And I'll show you the solution. How I broke the corner is using this clamp. This metal clamp. Ooh, shit. I broke another corner. Look at that. Ouch. Okay, so that G-clamp is very, very bad. Here, I broke another corner here. Okay. I tried to use a ruler there, but even with a ruler I cracked it. So this is not good. Oh gosh. This is terrible. But it's small. I don't have to replace it. I can just put a little pot plant. But it's sad. It's really sad. So bad news. Do not use it. I even tried to use a ruler to disperse the pressure of this piece. How I crack the other glass is using a stick like this. Okay. So when you put the silicone, you know, I showed it in other videos, you put it all nice and fat, and then I used sticks because those other windows were small, and we just pushed it against, so we push it with hands, and the stick just holds it. Just holds it. The stick just holds it lightly, so the window doesn't fall out. What I tried to do yesterday, I tried to push it in to use the stick so it sticks the glass tighter onto the window frame. So I was like this, pushing it, and the window snapped. Solution is I found these clamps. They've got a metal piece. They look plasticky and finicky, but they're quite tight, but they're not tight to break the glass like the metal clamp. So you tighten it up and boom, see, it locks it in, and it's easy to unlock, and it doesn't break the window. And unfortunately that's cost me 1 piece of glass, 2 pieces of glass, and 3 pieces of glass, and that corner as well. So and this is expensive. This is expensive custom cut glass, as you can see. So please don't make these mistakes. All my other mistakes are in the training as well. Watch them. That's why there's sometimes 2-3 videos per lesson. The later videos are generally the mistakes and the hiccups, which cost a lot of money. And I just share. This had to happen so you learn what to use. If I knew about this, you know, yes, there are many YouTube videos, but gosh, you got the glass, you stick the silicone, because I've never had a problem with any of my other windows. That's nothing cracked, everything is perfect. We did it the same way, silicone, but now, because this circle is strong, and here we've got funny shapes, so please avoid these mistakes, learn from my mistakes, and I look forward to be seeing you inside of our training. It's currently sitting at $99 for our entire Eco Dome home, where you're going to learn to build an aircrete and super adobe dome, as well as all of our water systems that we build. All the videos are at www.bioveda.co/dome home. There's a lengthy video there that you can see everything you're going to learn. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and there is this discount of $99 instead of $262 is only until the end of October 2019. We will have another special maybe in a year's time, or maybe not, but right now this is where it's sitting. So please check out the training and learn from my mistakes and build yourself a home so you can be free from the matrix. Have a home in nature, or build an extra home as an Airbnb pod.
Да, держу, не переживай. Давай угол сначала загоним.
Ничего не загоняется. Ой-ой-ой, палец.
Сейчас мне нужно...
Если сейчас это начать гнуть, лучше здесь ослабить клипсу и сделать везде по чуть-чуть.
То есть все-таки железо скосилось, да?
Да. Все, сильно не... Все, больше нельзя. Ну все, вот так
все. И заливать силикон.
Okay, so I have noticed that this metal frame, this part is, obviously it's all handmade, so it's touching here and it's touching there, but on the sides it's big gaps. So my metal frame skewed out in the process of transportation. I don't know where, but if I try and push the glass to fit the metal frame like Zoya has noticed, you crack the glass. So now we have these big gaps. Come have a look. Big gaps here, which I need to fill. And it's better to fill with silicone to try and have the glass crack, because I've already had one glass crack. Yeah? And you get special tools to neaten it up, but gosh, just something like this even would work. In the worst case scenario, I should use gloves for this, but this is a nice neat finish. See, so that's what I'm gonna do all around. But please do this with gloves, because it's terrible to get off. So yeah, so it's the job, it's work in progress. It's been quite something. Custom window frame, fully openable. Ultimate goal is to teach you how to make the dome from scratch without using any suppliers. In this case, we had to use metal manufacturers, but I think we can pull this wood or this frame out of wood in the future. And as Zoya has mentioned, maybe as we edit we'll find it for you, but in Russia when they fit the glass to wooden frames, they put the glass in and they put little nails, correct? Yeah? They put little nails in, just little pinheads, and then that holds the glass, and then they fill with silicone. They never try and align the glass to the frame. It's one of the reasons I've cracked the window. It's the reason that window is cracked. Because the frame pulled and skewed it out. I cracked this corner here because I tried to align this to the frame. So the glass is always straight. You make the frame fit to the glass, or and you fill it with the silicone. So in future we'll be making this frame from wood, but for now, for the sake of showing you a complete product, we've made it using an external company who bend this frame and who bend this frame as well. So we also bend this frame and they're openable. Obviously it's a lot cheaper to make the frames that are not open, and you just fit the glass in with the hose pipe like we teach in the training. But we just wanted to show you it's more of like a showpiece model, and that's why it's openable, brass brass clips, brass locks, and a fully customized window. Yeah, but it gets me a nice fresh air. And here, the company actually, I expected that it was the same, like this, and they made it that it opens like this. So it's something you have to check with your supplier if you are using a supplier. If you're making it yourself, you'll know what you're doing. If your windows are not openable, which is much cheaper, you can have the portals. Come have a look here. You can have these portals, which are just 110 millimeter pipes, and then you can open them, and then you can get air like that into the house without opening the windows. Yeah, but nevertheless, the house is complete. The skylight is there. Please sign up for our training. It's still going at $99 until the end of October. Thereafter it will be $262, which is its true value, and it includes all the water systems, the water harvesting, rainwater filtration. There's an underground water tank here, which I'm still going to be plastering. But here's a lid, and there's a 40,000 liter tank underneath this dome. It's quite spectacular. And we've got a cool skylight here as well, which is another glass, and all the berries are falling. I just wanted to show you the quantity of silicone that I have squirted in here. It's a lot. It was a tube and a half that went into this whole operation. And now I'm going to do things with the right way. I'm going to push it in there. So you got to find different angles. See, I'm just pushing it all in there. All of this excess can be cut off with a special sharp tool. It's like a carpenter's knife. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I just want to stress the gentleness. The sticks are very important because they allow, because as you can see, because I installed this window and this window, I can't get the clip to here. And I can't get the clip to there. So, and with these two clips, this window upright is not going to hold. It just wants to fall over. So what I did yesterday, I jammed the stick, how I broke the glass, I jammed the stick into the gravel of the wetland and I was pushing it in. I was pushing it in halfway and the window cracked. Just like this halfway. So what I did now is I made the stick shorter. I found a stopper, which is the end of that wetland, yeah? And then I saw the stick was this much longer than that. So I quickly broke the end, or you could cut the end, and then ever so gently I placed it against this just to lean. Very little pressure, just to lean with a little pressure. A bit too much pressure, it cracks. Especially if the window, if the frame is a little wonky, like in this case. Look at the gaps there, like a centimeter. Yeah, so please, guys, I had to, you know, broke a glass because of that. Don't make the same mistakes. Very gentle. Shorten your sticks to where it can stand, or put some stones there and then put the stick in, and then, you know, move the stones ever just very little pressure, so just to have the glass standing up. Otherwise, if you've got 4 corners, then you do your clips. And these plastic clips haven't made any problems with the breakage. Woohoo!